fighting style is rough, tough, and aggressive. You can't hide from this man.
I just need a minute to return to who I am and who I am, and so dependent on exactly where we stand. Stand in any pose, anything but...
Up against them, Zhang Zheli, fighting out of Zhukou, China. He's nicknamed the Big Bang.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manassas, Colorado, presenting a legend of boxing, one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed heavyweight champion of the world, the Manassas Mauler, Jack Dempsey. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Zhukou, China, introducing the Big Bang, Zhang Zheli.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Caught him. They stop the hook there. Counterpunch. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You just see the nerves of a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They blocked the left there. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Zhang is in trouble. And down goes the Big Bang. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with...
Okay, let back in.
On to the second round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Both men step back for just a moment. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Every time they drop their guard, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A lot of effort being exerted here. That hook's blocked. You'd like to see more Hold it right there. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Down goes Jack Dempsey. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and you continue.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes...
And Dempsey goes down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That jab was blocked. Johnny. And the Big Bang just got banged. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A perfect counter shot. Jack Dempsey. Oh, boy, in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Catch and shoot. The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. You know, on to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Stamina is off the charts. That big hook doesn't land. Defense with that. Hold that thought! Zhang is in trouble. It's okay to take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
7. Nice counter. And the Big Bang just got, and down goes Zhang. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
You're getting your timing already. That right hand, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, focus. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Dempsey is hurt. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Is in trouble, and down goes the Big Bang. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. Here we go. It's round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a shot.
And Dempsey goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And the Big Bang just got banged. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Zhang is in trouble. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Letting back into the fight.
Okay, I'm happy. Right, that one. Just stay focused.
And And we enter the 8th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Somehow weathered the storm.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
Oh my God, Johnny! And the big bang just got banged. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you get...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought...
Down goes Jack Dempsey. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round,